Alright, so from that tree I chopped, I brought it here, and I've just been chopping at it to cut it. I've already gotten one piece off the side, right there, and it's with the rest of the wood that I have gathered. If you can see it, that's all the wood I have, and then I have my fire here so far. And then so this is basically what I do. I just I gotta hold it steady. Yeah, so basically what I do is I come in from an angle like this and chop, and then I come in from an angle like this and chop. This way it cuts tiny pieces of the wood out, slowly getting to the other side. I'm about halfway there so far. I've already got one piece, and then I have notches to tell me where the next piece will be, and then the next, and then that's the end of the wood. So you can see here I've cut off a piece of the log, the tree I mean, and so I've cut off both sides of this have been cut by me. So it's pretty handy. I've got now a decent sized log. I can put it on the bonfire right there. And now I just need to continue. I've got two more, I think. One there and then one there. And then this tree should be totally turned into logs. It's pretty cool. Alright. I got a fire going. It's doing pretty well. And I'm going to be sleeping there, outside. There's the tent. Yeah, took a while to get going. I had to reshape it a couple times to get it going. But I need bigger logs to burn, otherwise it's not going to last the entire night. And I don't know, the logs I cut from that tree aren't burning as well as I thought they would. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. There's a fire again. Alright, so it's morning of day 3, so that would make it Friday. So I still have all day today, and then tonight, and then I get picked up tomorrow. Bad news, my tent started to leak. There's like water, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like water all throughout the tent. And here, just let me zoom out. Right. Here's water there, and it's all on the ground, like it's been dripping through. So it's getting pretty cold in here. And it's really annoying. Oh. And then I have to sleep in this tonight. That's gonna suck. Ugh. Yeah. And it's still raining outside, so I'm gonna be in here for a while until it stops raining. I found this again. Yesterday it was empty, and now it's full. So you can see how much has rained. It's funny. I normally like the rain when I'm at home because it sounds nice and, gives a nice nature feel to it. But now out in the wilderness, it sucks. I hate it. It makes everything wet and cold. The sound still is nice, but it just gets everywhere. Yeah. I have no idea what time it is because it's so cloudy. Can't even tell where the sun is. I'm back at the watchtower. I just took a seat on one of the stools they had. Oh, it's weird not knowing what time it is. Like generally when you're in nature you can see the sun, but it's weird when you can't. And you have no idea what time it is. Like honestly, it could be like 5 o'clock, or it could be like 2 o'clock, or it could be 12 o'clock. I have absolutely no idea.
So yeah, it's kind of annoying because then I can't really plan out what I want to do. Because for all I know, I could have half an hour left of the day. And you know, that's not a good time to start, you know, gathering wood and going off for a hike. Because then when it gets dark, you don't want to be caught out in the woods. That would suck. I don't know, but it's like, man, this water is killing me. If it wasn't for the rain, everything would be fine and I'd be good. But, you know, my socks are soaking wet. Ugh. Yeah. Hopefully next time when I do this during the summer, or close to the summer, it'll be much better. I don't know, maybe I'll bring some people with me. It's kind of boring by myself. It feels like it's been weeks since I last saw, like since my parents dropped me off. I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I'm just kind of mope around, sit and do nothing. There's nothing really much I can do. I've got all the wood I need for a fire, but I don't even know if I can start a fire since it's so wet. So basically I'm just going to when it gets dark, I'm just going to go to sleep, wait for my parents to pick me up in the morning. There's these loggers that are near my tent, and they're like chopping down trees, and they're kind of annoying. I don't know what they're doing out here. I'm back at camp, and I've still got plenty of water left, as you can see. I just got back from a hike for, I was hiking for like, I don't know, an hour. Man, I got tired, and then I just raced back basically to get some water, and I drank a crap load of it. I was super thirsty. So I'm just going to sit here again and continue reading, try to stay warm. Alright, so I'm going to try to get another fire going here. It's kind of cold. I wanted to get a fire going. It's not really close to night, but it's like a lot colder than it has been for the past 2 days. Like normally I'd be able to have my hands out without gloves, but now they're really starting to freeze. So I'm going to build this fire. I don't expect it to last long, but you know, just a nice little quick warm up for me, and then I'll get my sleeping bag and also put it over the fire to warm it up. I got another fire going here, and I've made a teepee thing over it so that this wood burns. It's getting a lot of heat. That should burn quite quickly. But I don't know, it's pretty wet. I've been working on this for about an hour now. I don't know if it's getting dark or not, or it's just my imagination. Feels like it is. The sun sets over there, beyond that hill. So, whenever it sets, I can tell because it turns bright orange. Yeah, so it's my last day here. If I'm ever going to do this again, I definitely need to bring people. And, since I'm going to be doing it in the summer, it won't matter about the rain because it'll be like nice and hot then. Now it's like the middle of February right now, so it's really cold. Oh, yeah. Nice warm fire. There's the open sky. It's kind of nice seeing that, being stuck in a tent all the time and in the darkness of the forest. Like out here, it's 10 times brighter than it is in there. Yeah, it's been 3 days. Huh. So it's night on day 3. It's really wet in this tent. Okay, so it's morning, and my parents should be here in a couple hours, so I'm gonna start packing up. It really started to rain last night, so my entire tent roof is like really leaking. Alright, so it's morning, I'm gonna pack up camp. Yeah. It's still raining a bit. I think it's around 8 o'clock. My parents should be here in 2 hours. So, you know, once they get here, I think I'm gonna show them camp a bit, you know, see what I've done. Yeah. So, there's the board I got from the watchtower. I got that seat down at the road.
all the kindle I've been getting off trees, that tree that I cut down, all the bigger pieces of wood that I had, the fire pit, the tent, the tarp, some more wood. Yeah. Feels like it's been ages since I got here. Yeah. Alright, so I've packed up camp. I'm ready to go home.
So you're saying the last 2 days were the coldest?
Yes.
How's the food taste?
Good.
You think it was colder because you were wet, or?
Yeah, definitely. Because like before the first day in the tent was fine because it wasn't wet, and so it was kind of warm in there. Then the second and third day were like terrible because it started leaking, and then the sleeping bag started getting wet.
Oh, geez.
So how'd you keep warm at night?
I just started doing push-ups and sit-ups in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And your feet? How are your feet? You're worried about that?
Well, I brought my soccer socks because
Oh.
I don't know, I just thought that'd be good. So I put those on. So I have the woolly ones on, normal socks, and the soccer socks. So yeah.
So then, like
My toes are freezing right now, though.
so when it was light during the day, you were wandering off, exploring the area, were you?
Yeah, but yesterday I didn't really do that though.
Right. But this time of the year, it's mostly dark. So.
Yeah, I know.
So how were you reading at night? You couldn't.
Well, I had a candle.
Oh, what, the candle worked?
Yeah, I love the candle.
Oh wow.
Really?
I hated the flashlight because whenever I turned it on, it was such a like bright, like white light.
Oh.
And then when I had the candle on, it was really orange and like warm and everything
Natural.
like that. So I put my hand over it and it warmed my hand up, and I'd like read in the light and stuff, and it was nice. I don't know. It made it more like homey.
So, did you miss any of your, like, toys?
No, the gadgets wise, I didn't miss anything. The only thing that I missed was honestly just a conversation with someone.